Welcome to Garland's R-Mer Shield Application Excellence video. This video will guide you through the typical panel and clip attachment for the R-Mer Shield standing seam metal roof system. Step 1. Prepare the substrate. Ensure the substrate is clean, dry, and free of projections or bulges. Dust and moisture on the roof surface or membrane will prevent proper adhesion. Step 2. Install the underlayment. Follow all application guidelines and technical data sheets for proper application of your metal roof underlayment. Step 3. Place the first panel. To ensure the panels are installed square to the building, lay out the roof to square the area of work and establish a center line. When starting panel installation, reference the clip spacing requirements shown in the shop drawings. Follow clip spacing requirements for the entirety of the roof installation while paying close to possible clip spacing adjustments in zones 2 and 3. It is recommended to place a chalk line at the proper clip spacing intervals for all zones for ease of installation once panels are in place. Position your first roofing panel, ensuring it's aligned correctly with the marked center line or gable if starting at the edge of the roof. Step 4. Hook clips into the panel. Hook the clips into the panel at the chalk lines marked at the roof layout stage. Use locking C-clamps at each panel clip to maintain consistent alignment of the clip to the panel leg while fastening the clip to the roof substrate. Protect the seam clamp ends with duct tape or protective pads to help reduce the risk of paint damage on the panel legs. Fasten the clips to the substrate using a drill bit extender to ensure the screws are driven straight. While 2 fasteners are shown, fastener quantity per clip is noted in the project-specific shop drawings. Continue with clip installation along the length of the panel, following the same process, ensuring clip spacing adheres to the requirements given in the shop drawings. Step 5. Hook in the adjacent panel. Install the adjacent panel by hooking and rotating it into place, ensuring proper engagement on each clip. Hold the adjacent panel in place by using the locking C-clamps at the connecting seam. Following the same clip attachment procedure, clamping and fastening all clips at the required spacing. The installation should be checked every 4 to 5 panels to ensure seam alignment accuracy. Step 6. Snap on the 6-inch top rail. With the adjacent panel in place, the top rail can be installed. The installation of the top rail after each adjacent panel is installed will aid in securing the installed panels to the substrate. Snap the 6-inch top rail onto the seam, directly over each clip location along the length of the roof. Step 7. Attach the seam cap. Each seam cap may also be installed as each adjacent panel is installed. Note: seam caps include 2 rows of factory-applied sealant. This sealant is extremely tacky. Proper positioning prior to installation is key. Repositioning is extremely difficult once the seam cap has been snapped in place. Rotate and position one leg of the seam cap so the edge hooks into the underside of the seam. Continue to rotate the seam cap over the top of the seam and press down. An audible pop will be heard once the seam cap snaps into place. Follow the seam cap along the length of the seam, ensuring the entire seam cap is properly engaged. Step 8. Hand crimp at clip locations. Using the dedicated R-Mer Shield hand crimper, hand crimp the seam cap at the top, bottom, and at each clip location along the length of the seam. The purpose of hand crimping is to temporarily bind the seam cap in place until the mechanical seamer is used, and ensure the seam caps do not rotate out of plane when the mechanical seamer is used. Once all panels have been installed following this procedure, you are now ready to mechanically seam the seam caps. Step 9. Mechanical seamer for final crimp. Finally, using the proper electric seamer for the panel material and gauge, mechanically seam the panels. Seamers are provided on a weekly rental basis by the Garland Company and must be rented for each project for warranty applicability. Following the operation manual provided, Run the seamer up or down the seams to close the seam caps along the panel edges. Use a hand crimper to close seams where the electrical seamer cannot reach. Note: do not let seamers run off the roof edge to avoid costly repairs or injuries to workers. Garland, partners for the life of your building.